Interview prep. Tips on how to dress and prepare for interviews.
Preparation tips. Get into a positive mindset before an interview. If you go into an interview thinking that you won't get the job or that you get hired and be miserable, it will be hard for you to convince the employer otherwise. Walking into an interview with a positive image of yourself will help convey a confident attitude to the employer. Once you are involved in a conversation with your interviewer, you'll hit your stride and answer the questions with confidence. Know your resume. Make sure you go over everything on your resume and memorize what you have put there. There is no telling what your interviewer will ask you about. Connect your past accomplishments to the needs of the company in front of you. Demonstrate how your past accomplishments will help your potential employer succeed. Practice frequently so you are not surprised by any questions in the interview room, and prepare to explain any gaps or weaknesses in your resume. Lean on your support networks. Make the most of your contacts and consider all the people you know and the people they know as part of your existing network, which may include relatives, former supervisors and coworkers, friends, neighbors, alumni, professors and advisors, and also classmates. Lastly, visualize your success. Find a quiet place where you are not likely to be disturbed. Eliminate any thoughts that aren't central to your visualization, regardless of the techniques you are using. Lie down if possible. Inhale slowly and then pause before exhaling on each breath. Begin your visualization and repeat it as many times as you deem necessary.
More basic interview prep. Research the company you are interviewing for before you go in for your interview. Make sure you know the basic facts about the company. Next, fully read and make sure you understand their job description. Make sure this is the right job for you. Make sure it's a good match for you. You don't have to just take jobs and be scared if they're going to hire you. You want to also make sure that you personally want the job yourself. Practice your responses to commonly asked interview questions. For example, why should we hire you? Tell me about yourself. What are some of your strengths and weaknesses? These questions are almost asked in almost every interview, so make sure you already have a pre-prepared answer. Finally, relax. Try not to stress yourself out and just make sure that you do the best that you can.
Group interviews. Arrive 15 minutes before your interview. That way you have a few minutes to check in with the receptionist and use the restroom to freshen up before you head into the interview. When scheduling your interview, ask the coordinator if you are expected to arrive ahead of your interview time to fill out any paperwork. Some will ask you to come in a bit early for this reason. Be observant and listen. If you are interviewing with other candidates, be sure not to dominate the discussion and give others a chance to speak. If there is downtime before the interview begins, don't be afraid to engage in conversations with other candidates. Have questions prepared. While you won't know the interview questions in advance, it's helpful to prepare a few talking points about your previous professional experience, skills, and education. Be ready to share specific examples of past successes, such as a time when you overcame a difficult challenge. Lastly, be aware of your body language. Displaying confidence through your body language and tone of voice can help employers see that you are capable and prepared. Remember to sit up straight, make eye contact, and avoid fidgeting or moving around in your chair. Project your voice when you speak so everyone in the room can hear you clearly.
Phone interviews and video interviews. Make sure your phone or your laptop is fully charged, and make sure you have a charger nearby. Test your connection before you do your interview. Do a test run with a friend or a family member if possible. For video interviews, make sure you dress appropriately. Some people might think that you only need to dress from the top up, but what if they ask you for something or maybe you stand up on accident? You want to make sure that you're fully dressed properly. Finally, make sure you're in a quiet place without any distractions around you.
For girls and femmes, When preparing for an interview, you want to look as professional as possible while also showcasing your beautiful, singular personality. The best way to do this is to pick a nice, solid color shirt. Something that's not too flashy in color, but will still provide you with some sort of, pizzazz, and then a simple neutral color blazer on the top so that the color just sort of peeks through. As well, you want to wear minimal jewelry. Try to stick it to some rings and maybe only earrings as well. Bracelets and necklaces tend to jingle jangle around and make noise. Pull your hair back into a ponytail or make some sort of updo such that the hair is not in your face. Wear little to no makeup. If you're gonna wear some makeup, stick to the natural face look, as well as some color on your lips and your eyelids. The best places to find fashion for interviews would be Kohl's, Marshall's, Ross, TJ Maxx, and any sort of nice thrift stores around. Some pretty good places to get interview jewelry are Charming Charlie, Claire's, and Forever 21.
Dress fashion, boys in masks. For jobs, a solid colored long sleeve shirt, black, charcoal, gray, brown, burgundy, navy blue, or white. A decent pair of jeans, slacks, or chinos. A watch if available. Neat hair, brushed, combed, and styled. Places to look for your clothes: Kohl's, Marshall's, Ross, TJ Maxx, thrift stores, Forever 21, and H&M.